When you do it, not expect anything. It is only at those moments, I can tell you that I have enjoyed peace. You know, when you do something really, you see somebody happy and you make them laugh and you make them go up with a nice feeling, you feel like bliss. Those are the times I really feel the happiest, more than any other time. Any other time. Yes, other things can make you happy. Yes, sometimes you get a material thing. Yes, it does give you happiness. But what the problem then comes is, if it gives you so much happiness, then you're worried. The next thing that happens is, what if I lose it? Right? It has something to it. I got it, what if I lose it? Fear comes in. So again, when fear comes in, you're trapped again. You're not really happy. You're really not at peace. Oh no, round and round the garden, non-stop, same disc playing again. But then you still say, I want, I need. And then the fear comes when you get it. So, but with this karma yoga, this awareness, nothing in return, serve, love, give, as Master Shivananda says. As our Master said, the dedicated ever enjoy supreme peace. So live only to serve. Our motto. Live to love, love to serve. And then suddenly it all makes sense. So I remember when I first learned this, but you know, of course in the early days you're not very good at doing things. You talk about service, but then there's a lot of selfishness in the beginning. It's a training. Because we're taught all the time to be selfish in these last 2 generations. It really is that way. Go for the money, go for the best of you. Why do you want to share it? It's yours. You know, your children end up kind and want to, oh, my friend's in trouble, I'd like to give her my best dress. Don't give her your best dress, because I bought it for you. It's supposed to say, I'm proud of you that you want to give your friend the best dress. What a lovely thing to do. And I hear parents, don't give her a good to you. You know, we teach children fear. We teach them that we can't give what we love. And we take the joy from them when they give what they love. It gives you great joy, you know. And there's a tear that comes to the friend's eyes and the tear that comes to the child's eye. And we take that away from them by not teaching them to share. We take it away from them. What touches all of us when we go on television? You know, not the wars, my land, your land, that's battle. No, that makes us so sad, because that is not who we are. We all know, we recognize it instantly. I don't want to watch the news. Why? Because that is not who we are. But when we see people sharing and loving, like when they had the huge tsunami in Japan, how all of them, I don't know if you saw that clip on TV, how all of them shared in the line of water because they had no water, and all the neighbors stood together helping each other. You know, people who had homes just brought other people home. You know, and we got a letter because we sent something there from SIS, which means all of you guys, because all your donations go everywhere in the world. So thank you. So anyway, you know, you read this letter from one of the Red Cross workers who was there, and she says to us, she said, I have never in my life witnessed such love, such acts of kindness. I think we have it somewhere, right? Lakshmi has it. I should dig that letter up. Such acts of kindness I have not known. I thought I came here to help them, but I have learned from them the true meaning of giving, because they have nothing now. They have nothing, and they share everything. The one bowl of rice, they share it, because they have nothing. It's easy to share when you have everything, isn't it? But it's very difficult to share when you have nothing. So again and again, you know, in life I have seen. So, you know, in the early days, I watched, so I started to study. Is this only with me? Is it really true? You know, I don't take the scriptures for granted, I have to test. And then I have seen in my life, over and over and over again, those people that serve without expectation, just love without expecting anything, are the happiest people I have met in my entire life. every day is, what can I do to make the world better? We met Ramaswamy in India. Such an important man. He owns a factory that does all the horns for the cars. He's very, very wealthy. All his money's given away. He didn't tell us. We found out from his driver, from this one. His staff treats them like gold. Build all these properties next to him for his staff to live in. He invited us for dinner. So much food. What did they do right after we ate? Went and called all his staff to come. There's lots of food to come and eat. Wasn't it true? What a trip. We learned so much. Yes, he was very wealthy. I said, oh, he's a real yogi. He knows exactly what to do with his money. Then we met somebody else. We met Dr. Ramani, Eye Care Hospital. He showed us how he and his wife started from one tiny house. And they started to take a little wage because they had to live, and the rest of the wage they used to help blind people. They decided to specialize because it was too many illnesses. They couldn't do everything. They couldn't help everyone. So they realized, let's specialize. So they focused. And from that little home, you see it there in their walls in that hospital, they have 16 hospitals all over India. They operate every day 200 poor people free of charge. But operations cost. Do you know how much they cost? $22 US. So, how do they get the money? 200 people per hospital per day. Look at that.
16 hospitals.
16. Now it's 16. They were opening the 16th when we went in another part of India. That's how bad it is. Billions of people, right? So, and then he was talking to us. He showed us the DVD, how they started and how they grew. I said, and we donated 200 eye operations at what, $22 each. It's nothing. He let us meet all of them, all these people. The hospital was divided into two, right? Same operating theater, you go from different sides. That's all for the poor. That's for those who can afford it. They pay what? Maybe 10 times more than them. So subsidy, so that we could make it really cheap. Whether they get donations or not, every day these eye operations continue. How do they do it? They don't wait for people to come to them. They have vans and staff that they send out to the remote villages where people don't have phones, and you've traveled with me to India. Simply don't. They just sleep on the mud in the remote villages. They go there. They check home to home to home. And, we saw there was a blind woman who was so little, and she started hugging me and started hugging us, saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, and can see. Do you know? $22 is nothing to allow somebody to see. But one man and his wife, what a vision, sharing.